Ah, you've returned. Do you have the photographs I asked for? Ah, very good, very good. I did promise a reward, so please accept these caps in gratitude for your service. I'm sorry if that's disappointing, but our resources are hardly unlimited. Here are your caps. Come and see me again, and I might have more work for you.
Do not make any further escape attempts.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated, Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours.
Glad you're here. Maybe the two of us together can talk some sense into this machine.
The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming they're... faculty and staff did...
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive.
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fact. There is one thing I need.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this The simulation will be run by... Glad you're...
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Hold right there. Kill.
Back to the usual.
All standing down. Put down your weapon.
Why not let the robot
To authority.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice. That's not... Dr. Law, head engineer, bruh. Everyone thinks it's a... I don't know, overseer. There's no... It'll be up to you to sort out. I'll be here if you need me, overseer.
Overseer, I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm afraid I can't really comply with that request, Overseer. The reactor is under quarantine. The radiation could kill you. Very well. As long as you take all the necessary precautions. Here. How can I help? I don't have a feud with Brad. And I'm... Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. There might be some protest. just take my once in a...
The engineers are to blame for all this nonsense, not us.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Do you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it. So she wasn't murdered. This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it can end the infighting for good. At what? Everyone, gather in the common area. We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
What's this about, Rums? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They worked together. Medical and engineering.
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to.
It appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. Yes,
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
yes, Overseer, I suppose it was.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
Multiple hostile targets detected. Requesting backup. All clear.
Here, this has to be. Let's see what they leave behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault Deck presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-line containment walls, airtight construction, fusion power generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79. A golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault Tech.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Not as much today, but that's just it. Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Hear me out. What has gold always been used for in human history? Money. We could create our own currency. One with a legitimate authority backed by a real resource. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight. But one day, we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to... Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
So many humans around. Makes head hurt.
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. That tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it. Now you gotta be smart enough to know I ain't gonna promise you anything. It's just where we're at, 7-6. So if you want something from me, you better get to talking. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. And what exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
Your lazy ass gonna do around here anyway?
Liv, that's what.
This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold.
Help me out.
You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe it. What you got to convince me? Watch it. You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while.
That doesn't surprise me as much as the others. I mean, the response.
Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6.
Yeah. Now we're back. Everyone we knew in the area is dead.
Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. If I hear any complaints on that Nuka, I'm sending them your way. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig? Right on, 7-6. Let's try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lou in a while. Oh well. At least he's got you to check up on him. Hey, 7-6. You know, the quicker you get Lou on board with us, the quicker we get into that vault.
Pardon me, kid. I was just thinking about something I was gonna check out, but hey, now you can do that instead. Feeling bored? Want a little challenge? Then I got some good news. There's some trouble that needs dealing with. It's one of those floating gas bag things that started showing up around here not long ago. Good hunting. Hold my finger, kid. Wait! Too late. doing it. You'll make it through. Hey. God, thanks. I owe you. Back in my day, we didn't mutate.
Has more drawing paper I can have.
I don't understand why we can't get a few more Sonnies to do the boring jobs.
Keep coming around. At this rate, we'll have to get you to build a house for yourself. Oh, wait. You dwellers have that whole camp thing going on. We're usually in the build, not break business. But sometimes you gotta demolish an old space, so... maybe. Why? Which vault are you talking about? Huh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good. But my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point. That's, the mining conglomerate, right? Yeah, that might... I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business.